All right, boy, we just saw this fantastic demonstration from these karate experts here on San Diego Living. But, you know, if you don't even feel like getting up and walking across the room because your feet hurt, in fact, if looking at that kind of demonstration just makes you hurt where you sit, we really need to talk here about what's going on with you. Dr. John Krage is here today to talk about Happy Feet today. And this is not just a phrase, it's a way of life, and it's a program that he started that's gone nationwide now. Tell me about Happy Feet.
Well, frankly, there's a lot of people suffering right now that have arch pain, you know, plantar fasciitis. You have bunion pains, your big toe starting to bend, or you have pain between your toes, neuromas, kind of a burning sensation or even numbness. The sad part about it, it's a progressive disease.
It's going to get worse.
It's going to get worse. It doesn't get better, it gets worse. The toes bend more. And now, what are we offering? You can either do long needle injections or surgery from the standard approach, or you can do Happy Foot, which is a laser approach, non-surgical, that eliminates all of these problems without having to go through risky surgery.
Folks, you saw the number on your screen. We'll put it back up there in just a minute here. A free examination for the first 25 callers and 2 free treatments. What you're trying to do is prevent problems like this. And, you know, be nice if you could prevent all these, but a lot of folks come to you, that's where these pictures come from, they're already in this condition.
Yeah, these are people that just kept waiting. There's no surgery here. You're seeing people that just kept waiting, putting their toes in shoes, and they kept bending. Now, the problem, there's pathology there. All this can be changed if you go through the Happy Foot program using these lasers to eliminate the actual pathology that's creating these bent toes. More importantly, you want to keep walking. You want to have fun with those grandkids, and or at least I do, anyway.
Sure.
I want to play with them and enjoy them.
You know, we just had our first grandchild, you know, a beautiful little girl, and I want to be playing with her, and I want to be playing with great grandkids. I'm ambitious.
The sad part about it is a lot of people are coming in without that ability. You know?
Sure, and we want to prevent that or correct that. So for the first 25 callers, not only do you get a free examination with Dr. Krage, but you get 2 free treatments, and these are laser treatments. Non-surgical, non-invasive. When we say laser treatments, nothing's going to be cut. It's going to feel like a warm massage, but I don't want to get ahead of ourselves in explaining that here. We're trying to prevent surgery. Surgery basically, as you explain it to me, corrects the cosmetic problem, but not the underlying condition that created the problem.
That is correct. Here you're seeing a woman who actually has polio. It's a brand new segment that we're using right now. I was speculative about doing this, but the fact is these people are improving so well, I've just decided to open this up. So any of you that have disabilities, either by way of a stroke, polio, here's a woman that was putting 54 pounds more pressure on the good leg. Now she's able to use her polio leg where she's actually putting more pressure on the left leg than she is on the right leg, which means she just pulled out her spare tire and has completely changed her life. She's doing more, enjoying life, and playing with her grandkids.
Well, she was here last week, and we talked to her, and she said it's just amazing. She had resigned herself to the fact that this leg was never going to be of any use to her in her life. She went through life on one leg, and now, thanks to the Happy Foot program, she's not only using both legs, but she's thrown away, you know, all the things that helped her get around and helped her walk, and she's babysitting her grandkids.
Yeah, in Minnesota. So the point is that she's feeling so vital, and so it's literally changed this lady's life. Now, I want this for everybody. So any of you that are suffering from any of these disabilities and you thought you couldn't start walking more, no, it's not going to put you back to a 20-year-old. But the fact is, if you can improve 10, 20, 50% of your function by going through this laser program, what she admittedly says, all of a sudden the muscles just started coming back into that foot which were not functioning before.
All right, folks, again, this is what you're looking at is the laser, but let me remind you, the phone lines are open, so take advantage of this right now, and you can call on behalf of somebody else. Maybe it's you know, a spouse, significant other, husband, wife, whatever it happens to be. Maybe they're not home right now, but you know they've got problems with their feet. Make the appointment. That's perfectly fine. Just make sure they get in to see Dr. Krage. It won't cost you a thing. You get 2 free laser treatments, the free foot exam. You'll meet with the doctors in the office, and you'll have a great idea by the time you walk out of that office of whether or not Happy Feet is going to work for you. But the numbers are overwhelming in terms of percentages of people that you help.
Fact is, 50% of these folks actually come to see us after the surgeries have failed. So let's stay on the front side. If you're thinking about surgery, don't do it. Come and try this. There's really no risk. And if you get better, you never have to go through the surgery and continue the quality of your life. But if you have had surgery and it failed, please come to see us now.
All right, for more information, you go to san-diego6.com, click on San Diego Living, it's Dr. John Krage, and Happy Feet. So don't wait. Again, absolutely free, no obligation to you whatsoever.